everyone. In this session, I'm going to talk about the structure in academic lectures. 3 different lecture structures and the techniques to identify the structure will be introduced. Writers use different structure to organize their writing. For example, they might use structure introduction, research problems, solutions, implications of solution, evaluation of solution. In a similar way, speakers may also use different structures to organize their lectures. Here are 3 typical lecture structures speakers might do. The first one, speakers suggest alternative methods to doing something, then discuss the benefits and the drawbacks of each method.
These are the 4 sort of most common ways, not necessarily in order, but if you're thinking of how market researchers collect their information, those are the ways they do it.
在这段视频中，讲课者介绍了常用的 market research 市场调查的4种方式 ：CATI 计算机辅助式的电话采访 ，postal questionnaires 邮寄问卷 ，personal interviewing 个人采访和 telephone interviewing 电话采访。接下来，讲课者探讨了这4种方式的利弊。这是第一种讲座结构类型。The second lecture structure, speakers state a hypothesis, outline an experiment to test the hypothesis, then look at the results of the experiment. Finally, draw conclusions from the results.
The other measure of fear is that they used something called a Wisconsin test apparatus, which is an apparatus simply where monkeys have to reach over a gap to get food. And if you put a frightening stimulus in a glass box in the gap, the monkeys will be reluctant to reach over it to get to the food.
在这段视频中，讲课者具体说到的是实验观察组中的猴子在 Wisconsin test apparatus 实验装置中的具体表现。他们由于之前观察了示范组中猴子的具体行为，观察组的猴子因为惧怕危险而对伸手去取食物十分犹豫。在讲座中，讲课者首先是给出了一个 hypothesis 假设动物能够互相学习。之后，他探讨了对此进行的各种实验，其中就包括 pre-test 前测 post-test 后测，3个月之后又进行了 follow-up test 后续测试。最终，他得出了 results 实验结果。示范组的猴子称为 the demonstrators， 也就是野生猴，他们绝不会去接近蛇，哪怕是玩具蛇。观察组的猴子称为 the observers， 即在动物园里长大的猴子，他们最初不会避开蛇，但是通过观察野生猴的行为，3个月后他们同样会害怕蛇，于是得到 conclusion 结论。猴子能够通过观察其他猴子的行为，而不必真的被蛇咬过，就会感到害怕。因此，猴子是可以互相学习的，这是一种讲座结构类型。The third lecture structure, speakers present a theory, see how the theory works in practice, and discuss problems with the theory.
Essentially, what the theory predicts is that if an incumbent firm in such a market tries to raise its price above the marginal cost, an entrant can immediately appear, undercut that price so long as it's in excess of the marginal cost, and still make a profit.
在这段视频中，讲课者首先提出 theory 理论。该理论预测在市场竞争中，如果 an incumbent firm 即在市场中现有的公司提高商品价格，那么 an entrant 即新公司就会立即出现，并 undercut the price。以低廉的价格，在仍旧能够盈利的情况下出售该商品。讲课者随后还提出了如果现有公司降低商品价格的 theory prediction， 该理论在实际情况中的具体表现，并列举了2种理论下会遇到的 problems。这是第3种讲座结构类型。I have introduced the 3 lecture structures, but how can we identify them? How to get main ideas of the lecture's argument? Now I will introduce one method to identify the structure. As you listen to a lecture and take notes, an easy way to record a lecture structure is using space. List the general points along the margin of the page. Leave some blank space below each point so that it will be easy to locate these main ideas when you review your notes after the lecture. You can also use the space to add details or explanation later on. Then indent as you list the more specific ideas and examples. Continue to indent each time the lecture moves from more general to more specific. By using the space and indent, you can present the lecture structure clearly. To sum up, we introduced the writing structure and the lecture structure, and they are quite similar. To get a clear lecture structure, it is better to use the space below each point and indent specific points when you take down your notes. Thank you.